Hey everybody, it's Ganzo the Gamer, and it's time for some Friday Night Magic. I'm joined with...
Dr. Venture Sr., and yep.
Whoa, and I'm doing previews back again. Hold on a sec.
We're F&M'ing it up in MTG Arena because it is the Singleton event for the weekend, which is... Okay, so I guess you're going to be day 9 and I'm going to be Trejo. We got to do the pose. Is that how that works?
Is that how the... I was almost about to do what the stupid thing he's doing in the actual thing. Where he's just got like smiling, he's like... That is the screenshot that is going to come back to haunt me. Not really.
No, there's worse stuff out there.
There's worse. That's just hilarious.
So yeah, it's Singleton, the fan favorite format from MTG Arena, which, I mean, I don't think the closest analog to paper would be Commander. Or no, Highlander. Canadian Highlander.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Not really. It's kind of closer to Brawl, but not really.
Because of the limited card pool.
It's its own thing. I'm surprised it hasn't become a paper format, but
soon.
Really?
I don't know. I'm still waiting for them to bring Brawl into this, but
I don't know if Brawl's gonna come.
I know. But we have this.
So yeah,
and it's free. And what can you earn out of it? Alternate card art.
Oh, are they all alternate card arts? I don't even know what the actual rewards are.
You can either get a alternate copy of Duress,
right,
or Ghalta.
Nice. So I actually managed to get a I think it was a Duress.
Nice.
I didn't actually name my decks, but this one is just mono blue throw together in 10 minutes.
I like it. Hence new deck 10. Throw it together in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I plan that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
By design.
Well, my first one, I would have actually called Mill and Kill, but...
So I guess you're Trejo.
Yes. But I wanted to be day 9.
Not today.
Do I have to wait 9 days?
Maybe.
I can only be him on day 9.
Not gonna make it that long. I really like the card backs too.
Which, oh man, so pets are very likely going to be coming out very soon.
Hey,
I'm not going to say anything more than that, but
but definitely pets.
They are testing it at the moment.
So like deck imps, or
I'm thinking like deck imps was my best guess from what I've seen.
Well,
I would say it's wild speculation, but
well, that was one of my favorite parts of Artifact, so you know.
As well as I firmly believe that they are planning multiple card backs. Not that that's a shock of anything.
No. I mean, the groundwork has been laid out in so many other digital TCGs already that they'd be fools not to.
Yeah. I mean, I think we all expected that was coming eventually.
Can we get the Arabian Nights style ones?
That would be so cool. Man,
or the ones to go through and basically look like the packs of old.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, or yeah, just the ones that were kind of like may have been backgrounds if they'd gone with the... We're going to do a different one, you know, like Legends and...
Exactly, like the card back that turned into the Arabian Nights, basically booster packs. Same thing for Legends, same things for the Dark, Fallen Empires. Everyone's favorite set, Fallen Empires. I mean, they stopped that by the time they ended up rolling out to Ice Age, Homeland, Alliances.
Well, yeah, they were really experimenting with packs. It wasn't really until Hasbro got the reins on it that they really...
Like, no.
I like this too, actually. I noticed that today, that they show you what the opponent has seen.
Ah.
So you've got a little eye saying, all right, your opponent knows this.
That's cool.
Which is good, because I knew they would know the cards, but there'd be some time to go like, wait, I have 2 copies. Which one have they seen?
Exactly, I can't remember. That is little things, little quality of life improvements. I haven't actually played it since Valentine's Day update, just because of all the other things doing.
I didn't get around to building my deck still this morning, so that's why I've actually seen the.
Oh, I didn't get around to building my. However, I didn't take them for a test drive.
I figured I should. But I'm usually the one who doesn't take mine for a test drive. I'm like, all right, this week I'm not going to be the one who's like, my decks are completely untested. I don't swear that they're any less janky than normal, but at least I've tested them to ensure the jankiness.
Excellent. Hey, it's Singleton. It's supposed to be janky. Whole point of the format.
That's true. Well, the jankiness of my my mill and kill wasn't. Maybe I will give it another try, but I mean that's literally what it is.
Mill and kill.
Mill and kill. It's Demir, but it's all like blue mill and card draw mixed with removal.
That's not a bad combination.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna keep it alive.
It lives.
Let them burn a shock.
Burn their only shot. Booyah! As well.
I feel like there's something I'm missing here, but no, they're just hoping it's a bluff. So I was right on that. Should block it.
Instigator.
So yeah, it's also been a fairly interesting week in Magic, hasn't it?
Has it now?
Well, somewhat. I mean, we were semi-half discussing things before.
Yes,
we had
were.
Nexus of Fate being banned, which was a little bit of a. The shocker was the timing, for me. not the banning itself.
I was still a little surprised with the ban and the way specifically they approached the banning.
Oh yeah. And what manner? The way they approached it. The fact that it's literally only best of one, or
that it's only best of one and digital. That again, you are forking the format.
Yep.
It's like, okay, we have these group of cards that can only be played in mainland China. Oh, also, by the way, we have a separate pool of cards that can only be played in best of one digital and only arena, as opposed to.
So they're gonna fire breed this one thrice, probably, if I try and block it with my Jin.
Probably.
I feel like I'm better just getting rid of that.
The Scoundrel?
Maybe I should make a trade here.
How worth it is the sneak?
I have a few other merfolks that can
Rocket.
rocket. You know, I still have a little bit of health here.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been running this game mostly on autopilot, so. But yeah, no. It's weird that they're diverging the formats. And honestly, I think the reason it didn't get banned in paper, well, one of the reasons is because it was a buy box promo.
Yep.
And it wasn't in
that was
in the same vein, I should say. I mean, it was kind of a buy box promo in Arena.
That was the whole thing that I was maintaining steadfast, that they weren't really going to ban it, which is why I was surprised to see it banned only in digital, but only specifically on Arena.
Yeah, which is also interesting.
It doesn't affect it whatsoever in MTG Online. And it's just...
Oh, I haven't even thought about the fact that, yeah, MTG Online is...
Doesn't affect it in MTG Online. It doesn't affect it in paper. It only affects it in Arena and only in best of one.
So the argument I've heard about paper, and I mean I can kind of get behind, is the fact that, fine, it's not as prevalent because you have to shuffle and you can't do that.
Yeah.
But that would hold true in MTG Online. That there wouldn't be a problem with shuffling. Well, it was interesting. Did you see that one of the things that was considered was they call it viewability or watchability of matches or something like that, which was interesting. That was a.
It's something that I've mentioned because I've heard them discuss that, and with respect to why they thought that shocklands, or no, excuse me, not shocklands, fetchlands, weren't something that they foreseeably saw.
You have to bite the bullet and just get this blocked. Take the one.
They didn't foreseeably see that fetchlands would end up coming back into standard, just because not only does it affect game time or tournaments, also watchability.
Which makes sense, but they want to be an esport, and
yeah,
and with digital is definitely doing much better than they anticipate.
Well, especially considering they basically dropped all support for paper.
Yeah, well, not all support, but
that seems to be the case. I'm not saying that they did, but
they're very much positioning themselves in
But it's like, what the hell's happening with GPs? Oh, there's no more video coverage for GPs because the GPs aren't even GPs anymore.
Well, no, they're not GP. Well, that was the interesting thing. They're having a GP now somewhere. Did you hear about that?
Nope.
I can't. It's one of the Magic Fests is going to be a GP. So they haven't gotten rid of GPs. They're just not happening as often.
Nice.
I might as well at least go for the jabs since they have an extra turn.
Oof.
How did this make it into my deck?
I don't know.
That's a mess up.
Whoopsie doodle. So I guess you're not running the Zorius for a splash?
No, I assure you I am not. Okay. This is mono blue.
Well, yeah, because Magic Fests are not getting any sort of written or video coverage. No. The photographer that used to cover the events and Pro Tour and everything else has been let go. Contract not been renewed, so that aspect of that is no longer continuing on. Damn you, Day 9!
To be fair, I could have been paying a little bit more attention to my plays than I was.
Yeah. And, I mean, since they basically have... Since they worked out the terms of the contracting with Child Pirate events so that they would take over Magic Fests from here on out, it really does seem like they're going through and just being like, oh, hey, by the way, you guys handle everything for it now.
Yeah.
We're done. We're going to be over here looking at this other stuff. We're an esport now, guys.
Yeah, look what Star City Games are doing. That's probably what you guys should be doing.
Well, they're not providing the judge shirts anymore.
They're not even providing the judge shirts?
Last that I saw, no.
What I had heard was that the judge shirts were changing.
Changing?
To be more esports appearance.
I heard that I didn't know anymore.
Well, they may have been a separate story, but I heard that they were changing the... I think there's some, like, pink and orange. I don't know. I know that apparently some judges aren't... were questioning how esports these new ones truly were. What the hell? What the... I shouldn't have taken that hand because I was chatting. But 244 cards? Has somebody been milled a lot?
Because they mulled down to 6 cards. It's a 250 card deck.
Jeez.
It's an anti-mill deck.
Or they're all petitioners.
That's what it would appear as though.
I know, I was literally joking that when I played in my head. It's like, oh
it's
god.
It's not a joke. That's literally what this is.
Is it? Oh my god.
It's an anti-mill deck.
Woohoo. Probably gonna end up extra out at end of their turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's just hope I do have some counters in here. Let's just hope I get a few more counters to stop them from Though I don't have high hopes in this game. if they're smart, they're going to tap.
Yeah. Perfect.
I guess they could still throw her on the stack now, can't they?
They could.
So.
Yeah. Did you hear about the other one that was also happening with respect to Magic Fest London, I believe it is?
I vaguely remember hearing something, but no, I don't remember what it was.
How the timing for it ends up coinciding with the pre-release for War of the Spark.
Right, yes. Yeah, people are, well, store owners are very upset about that from what I hear. And
community members, judges. They're basically asking a large portion of the community to go through and decide. Do you want to attend?
Well, truly, it's people in England. But yeah, I mean, honestly, what's going to win out? It's probably going to be
Magic Fest.
Magic Fest, I mean.
So screw the local stores. We're going through and pushing this on. Because, you know.
Getting so distracted on my match. Yeah, I mean, it's they're making some interesting some moves, but it really does seem like they're making the push towards digital. That's where they see the future. I suspect that it's also doing very well for them.
I would imagine.
So I think they may be doubling down on digital and kind of saying, well, we'll support paper while we can. I mean, they are a company. The profit margins in digital is going to be way more. There's no printing. There's no quality assurance. There's no chance of the cards bending. Oh, the bending. I found some cards literally the other day that I'd left out and have bent. Just from not being sleeved.
Ouch. Curled, rather?
Curled, yeah. So, I mean, those are all things that they don't have to worry about. I wasn't expecting them to actually,
to do the thing? And chart the course?
No. I was tempted, but I'm going to do my best to stop them from assembling Petitioner Tron too early.
Fair enough.
Even though I know I shouldn't have attacked with my thing. Making all the misplays. Jeez. I still can't believe the freaking anti-mill. The only nice thing is at least they don't have what looks like anything else. Like a whole bunch of removal. Or I'm sure there's psychic corrosion in there and stuff. But I mean, what is that? A 1 in 244 chance that you're gonna pull it in a match?
Something like that.
245, whatever they're at.
It's a 250 card deck.
However, I do like the fact that it is representing the the deck as being huge.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, then there was the other thing that we were just starting to discuss too before was the fact that PewDiePie was playing Arena. It's basically free advertising without
PewDiePie.
Which is such, I think, is hilarious, because you know that WotC would never partner with him. Yeah. Despite that would probably be the best thing they could ever do to bring their numbers up. But it is interesting.
Very interesting. There was a lot of what's in, huh?
Well, yeah.
With respect to that clip going up.
It seems so out of nowhere, especially the fact that apparently he's been playing Magic for years and has just never said anything. Well, maybe he said stuff. It's not like
Nah, I don't know if you watch his content more than I do.
I've only watched his content in recent history. I've only seen videos made by him in the past year. Sorry, I've actually watched the end of a video. I think I've clicked onto and off of quickly back in the day.
The only thing of his that I've ever watched has now been that magic flip. That's about it.
I've seen a couple things that I've actually enjoyed, semi-shamefully. Because his old content, in my opinion, for old bastards like us, was just cancer.
There's a lot of
Now
stuff
it's a lesser disease. Nothing like bad jokes.
Yeah, I had one that I was gonna make and then I just stopped.
I haven't had enough sleep to have the true filters on.
Fair enough.
I don't think this one. Well, this deck did good in its test run. Because what, I've realistically got 2 turns left.
Something like that.
I'm also just not pulling anything good either.
What? Okay.
I'm so confused.
Yeah. Likewise. Super confused.
I mean, yeah, sure, fine, get the licks in, but
there's no point. That's not the point of the deck. So yeah, War of the Spark pre-release is happening at the same time as MC London. Screwing over that portion of the community, interestingly. They've also gone through and released a teaser trailer for War of the Spark.
yeah, so I haven't seen this trailer, but I saw that they released one. You watched it yet, or?
Of course I did. And they also had gone through and released the trailer, I believe it was early, to some of the content creators so that they could have their reaction videos up.
Interesting.
Yeah. Saffron Olive and Professor put their reaction video up with respect to the trailer.
Basically right away.
I don't know what the trailer came out yesterday or today.
I think it was today.
Today, and so yeah, the reaction videos were also out today.
Oh, I've screwed this one up.
Maybe. Basically, the video reminds me of like the Smash Bros. Teaser trailers, where people would be like pausing and going through and dissecting frame by frame to see the silhouettes to be like, which character is going to be included in the game.
Right. That's what people were doing for this one.
That's with what they've put into the trailer. That's what I could imagine people doing, is basically pausing it at various sections to be like, does that look like that, or like that, or like that, or like that? Also, I believe Tybalt is confirmed.
I just need a board wipe is the only way I could win this. I've lost.
River's Rebuke. Bounce everything back to their hand.
Yeah, that also would have been a good one to have. I don't have it.
That would have been a good one to have.
Well, that was a surprising fast loss. Okay, maybe it wasn't surprising, but it was fast. I don't even know. This can't be any. It can't be worse than that last run, because that was what this one was. So let's try it. The one that I if I put the name on it, I would call Mill and Kill ? Actually,
Nope.
probably should be Mill ? Kill ?
Millen Killen?
Does it really even do either?
Millen Killen. I like it. Fingers crossed it does both.
Would be nice. Would be nice.
Come on.
To be fair, I didn't spend very much time milling my decks, so
It happens.
though that one deck, that was crazy.
Not as crazy as you'd think. Not as crazy as you'd think.
Well, no, because it won. It can't be that crazy. I can't say it was crazy because it, yeah.
Not as crazy as you'd think. Oh yeah, also interestingly enough, for the Twitter post for the trailer, they have it hashtagged PAX East 2019.
Huh. Is that
That's at the end of March, and War of the Spark is happening at end of April, so they're gonna start the pre or what?
yeah, or is it, I guess maybe it's just gonna coincide with so that's the
Mythic Invitational? I don't know.
I hadn't noticed that. It's interesting.
Yep. All the little things. Like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, it's so weird because what Watsy's been doing in the last 4 to 6 months is very un-Watsy. Well, other than, you know, making mistakes.
Oh boy, they good.
What's that one? Grabbing windows that aren't even in the.
Stay in the game. Stay in the game.
Yeah, so at least I mean, I guess that's our sleep deprived half catch up on Magic news.
Yeah, from what little I remember off the top of my head, yes. I'm sure that there has been other going ons, but
Yeah, I'm sure there has been.
that's what stuck out to me immediately. Doing the thing.
I need one more to assemble Petitionatron.
So close.
So maybe.
Oh, gross.
What are they gonna play?
I wonder if this deck is going to allow you to eat bread.
Can only hope.
Because bread is for women.
And this deck truly is not meant to be gluten free. I had to go there.
You had to. You had to. Of course, going with the green stompy boy nature.
Well, I mean, you know, red cheese, that's gluten free. It's all cheese.
That is. But what if you're lactose intolerant?
It's a bad deck then.
Suppose it is.
I mean, I guess it depends how much you care about being lactose intolerant.
I choose to suffer. The cheeses.
If I found out I would too. I don't know how I'd give it up. Don't like that. I am dead on the next turn if I petition Withdrawn.
I don't like it one bit.
Cool.
Full story, Crow.
I may have been a little too janky. That's getting countered.
Heck yeah.
Wait, how many do you have? 18? What is this one again? This is 12, right?
Yep. You are so close.
I don't have the land to even use it. Oh, man.
And yet so far. Gotta pass.
Yeah, I have no choice. I might be able to try and pull on... Yeah, resolve. Trample.
Everything tramples. As well put one in front of the Kavu.
Now, there's no one cost pumps in green, is there? Yes.
Kind of. Crap.
I don't have any board wipes. I've lost this. What?
There you go. Now you got this.
No, not really. I'm still dead, aren't you? No, actually, I bought myself another turn.
You should have got rid of the Goreclaw. The one that gives the trample.
Yeah. I'm not playing very well today. I mean, that's the worst part. This deck might actually be okay. Probably not, but I don't think I'm piloting it very well.
Choices.
You know, lack of sleep and all.
Yeah, but that's just a constant around here.
That's true. Wow. More so than normal.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Right, so... That's 3 losses in a row.
We got this. We got this.
I don't know about that. I mean, I had no expectations. So...
Yeah, I may have stayed up too late last night playing surprisingly video game while having to get up early today. Other thing. Had to go get my hair did.
Your hair did.
Of course. Get my hair did. I've been going through on a playing through my backlog gaming spree.
Nice, nice.
Because I went through and finished Witcher 3 as much as it saddened me. It's also like, alright, may as well just finally finish this game so it's done. Didn't want to finish. Not erasure. God damn it.
It's either gonna be the murder of the Chillbringer.
Then I went through and finished, well, played through Bioshock 2, the remaster. Finally got to go through and play that one since before.
Interesting.
And finished. They got rid of your petitioner?
Yeah.
Weird. And then I went through and did the DLC for Bioshock Infinite, which went through and brought the story full circle.
I've only seen that. I haven't done the
That one, if you've played the first one, and then you go through and play Infinite, you'll appreciate it. But if you're a fan, like we are, of 2, it's kind of like a slap in the face to 2, just because that one wasn't written by Ken Levine, who wrote the first one and the third one.
Oh.
So it kind of like ignores the events of 2, and it's just like, nah, we're just gonna do this. So it ties the story back around in a loop, but it kind of goes through and either ignores or retcons them, if you will, depending on how you approach it.
To be fair, 2 wasn't that well received either. A lot of people didn't really like it.
No. And I mean, to be fair, Infinite wasn't well.
No, that's true.
But that is the way with sequels, is it not?
It is true. I mean, what I remember of BioShock, which is always funny to me, is that's the first game I remember putting on an HD TV, but playing the most of it on, you know, old standard def.
Yep. 480.
And even then, the high def was 720 that I tried it on.
Yeah.
I'm just being, ooh, shiny.
Hey, I remember the first time I saw gaming in 720, I was like, damn, that's pretty. You know, on like a flat screen.
Yeah. Of course, but that's because there was so much more resolution coming into it. And now, you know, we get that with 4K.
That's what I've been playing Doom on.
Nice.
Because that's what I got into. I what do we call it? I went through and I finally finished a single player campaign for GTA 5. Finally. I mean, I had
definitely are behind in.
Well, come on! I had like over 170 hours in on the game, and all of that was on the online. So it's like, all right, fine. I'll finally get around to the single player campaign.
To be fair, I beat the single campaign. The majority of it, the 1 week before I was allowed to get onto online, and then I kind of never looked back.
Exactly.
And if I'd been able to go online right away, I may not have finished the. Yeah, because my PC one, I think I'm after the first heist.
There you go. There you go.
I'm right when Franklin, I think it is. I'm forgetting the name. It's been so long. Right after he gets the new place.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm still many years behind in catching up on my freaking gaming collection. Doom has been fun though. Bloody hell, I'm crap at that game though. I'm
target the right things.
Not only FPS, but like that one is so movement heavy and intensive, and just I totally see what I saw referenced in some videos before. Was just,
you are gone.
Some games you approach them in a very methodical kind of just like approach of straight line, go over here, da 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 da. This thing is just like just run everywhere.
Just run everywhere, back and forth.
If you stand still at any point, you will die.
Those type.
I had to go through and put it from medium difficulty down to like easy. I got to a point where I just couldn't go anymore. I'm like, I'm not enjoying this anymore. All right, I'm gonna put it at an enjoyable level.
Nice. Surprisingly enough, this week I've played a bit of Ark, but I've been playing Magic as well. I actually managed to get into silver. Silver into gold. Yeah.
Nice. Still haven't.
No, I'm still at the beginning of gold, but I at least, at least managed to get some games in.
Mm-hmm. That is always an upside compared to your usual fun. Ooh, other cool gaming news that they ended up having announced yesterday. The follow-up to Hollow Knight was announced yet. Originally, someone speculated it's going to be DLC, but now actually it's standalone.
I feel conflicted on that one.
Why is that?
Only because of unnamed projects and developments that I may be involved in. But mostly I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because it's a good game.
It's the second game from Team Cherry, and I am freaking stoked.
I'm so bad at Hollow Knights.
I'm still shit at it. I haven't gotten the true ending to the game. I don't think I ever will. But I enjoyed what I did play of it.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah.
So good. Which is why it's like as soon as I saw the announcement for it, I'm just like, shut up and take it. There you go. If I could pre-order it, I would. But I can't.
So you just have to go with the theoretical. Take my theoretical money.
Yeah, pretty much. Take my Steam wallet credit. Oh, I also decided that I hate myself earlier in the week and picked up Dark Souls Remastered while it was on sale. So
Oh, jeez.
gonna get to torture myself with that one later on. I mean, I already have Cuphead that I need to go through and play through. Thinking of going through and streaming that one possibly.
That's one of most of the games I'd like to check out.
Because that one's like a bullet hell game, and I'm terrible at those. But the visual styling for the game and the soundtrack are just, from everything that I've seen, so freaking awesome that
The visual styling is amazing.
I'm gonna hate myself playing the game, but I'm gonna love every moment of it. If I do stream it, expect to see me crying a lot. But yeah, Doom. I'm enjoying that.
Chappy Kubras.
Chappy Kubras! Bloody hell.
Ooh.
Playing it on 4K and the game is so well optimized, I had to go through and like put a cap on the frame rate so that it stops tearing.
Shoot.
Ooh, Chili Willy.
This is not good. I don't think I can win this.
I'm surprised there's a JC Poo there. Demir with Jace.
Yeah, I was that actually kind of, well, I mean, when you can only have ones of when you're just starting to scrape.
Yeah.
Not the bottom of the barrel, but you're hitting the middle of the barrel.
Yeah, you're at that
Instead
point.
of the top, it's like, all right, this is pretty good.
Those, I mean, in a limited pool, those are playables, but it's still not like your first go-tos. Even when I was going through and slapping, damn. Well, the nice part is you get to replay it and then do the whole tap out thing again.
Yeah, I think they bought the bluff that I had something good in hand, not just a land. So, and that's why you bluff.
Yeah. That's why full control is perfect for bluffing.
That is true.
Yeah, that's why even when I was going through and
But ain't nobody got time for that.
true, especially with more.
I really don't think I can win this. Ooh.
Night Veils. Right.
Is it kind of? I don't want to lose them all to that.
Because the Izareth is the Death Toucher. Huh?
Yeah.
Shit.
But I think I have to lose one because I can't. I'm so low that I can't take the 3. Chili Willy can at least freeze out Doom Whisperer for
True that.
another turn. Yeah, that's move.
Because you can still throw the children in front of Izareth and that's a trade there, so. Take the hit from the Night Veil. It's not the worst, but it's not the best.
Nope. What you gonna do?
Blink of an eye with a kicker so that you can. Shit. You can still blink of an eye those.
Or one of them.
Yes.
This is Le Token. It will disappear.
Into the aether.
Gone! Is that what lines the aether tunnel?
I thought it was what was in the revolt.
With the revolt? Just disappeared tokens? Makes sense.
All those exile tokens and return to hand tokens. Into the graveyarded tokens. They're mounting the resistance for the revolt.
This is not.
Through which, of course, they're taking the aether tunnel. Aether tunnel. Aether tunnel. Stupid illusion token.
Well, I can ignore them, right? They're just an illusion. They can't hurt me.
Clearly.
I wish.
So, Chili Willy in front of Azura? Oh, crap. What are they doing?
I don't know, but it's not.
Oh, brain. Oh, shh. And that takes a Chili Willy.
I'm done. There's no going back from that.
Oh. Ow.
Oh. I didn't really expect that to do well. All right. Well, that's 4 losses in a row. I don't think my decks are
Maybe not.
not gonna cut it.
Yeah, no, definitely seems like no.
I don't think there's a point in me bringing one of my old ones in. I mean, I do have ones from previous Singleton events that did actually do all right.
Did you want to try?
But they're all rats, of course. Which actually I didn't hit any rats.
Oddly enough. It's your call. It's your call.
What are even the options? Let's see. It would be nice to have a win in there, but. Alright, sorry, I remember that one was bad. If I remember correctly, these 2 decks actually do alright, and I think Orat's Demir actually does better.
Alright.
Well, let's try it. You know, we haven't.
I like it.
I said I haven't seen rats yet, but I'm willing to guess that you probably have a rat ready.
I don't know.
I should say a new rat deck. Because I know you have a rat Singleton, like I have a rat Singleton from last time.
I may or may not have slapped 2 decks together that I again did not test, so we'll see as to the actual.
I imagine you also have a Petitioner's deck.
I don't know what you're talking about. In a format that encourages variance and jank.
You in for lack of variance, but still jank.
Very much so. Very much so. Very much so.
I don't like the looks of this. I might do alright. This is probably mono white life gain, but
nope.
Am I eating those words? And they don't taste very delicious.
It might be the angry white people deck.
When I heard that was the name.
That one confused me because, I mean, okay, Boros, but shouldn't he just be running a humans deck? Like
Probably,
humans
yeah.
aggro? It should just be a humans aggro deck.
No, it was like the name didn't really match it. It was still a funny name, though.
That was lukewarm on the whole thing.
Really? I liked the name. Oh, I had actually forgotten that was the name. Hello!
Hey, how's it going, Juan? We are kicking it right now in the Singleton event. We're doing it up. And right now we're taking a run with rats. Have you had yourself a go with the Singleton event so far? I mean, it's nice because it's free and you do get the alternate art cards, which we're hoping to go through and get some Ghaltas. We want to be able to taste that bread, eat that bread. Apparently bread is only for winners.
I haven't had bread in a long time. I couldn't help that.
I haven't had bread in years.
Been since the 70s.
That predates the game. My god, man.
It predates me.
Wow. I wasn't going to mention that.
Or does it?
Which is to say that you've never won.
Yeah, I guess so. All those wins that are documented truly weren't wins.
Oh. Ouch. How the hell did you get the gold then?
Shh. Oh.
Get rid of the Leonid?
Yeah, I was saying, I guess, because the Phoenix is really just helping them.
This Caress is good.
Yeah.
Capes.
Should I just put an Infernal on one of my,
If you slap it on the rat, then you're swinging with the rat, right?
Yeah.
Because it's going to end up coming back? Is that the whole deal with the
No, it's, when it
Oh,
dies, just draw a card. That's why I'm not sure if it's really worth it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else I have in this deck. That's the problem when you're playing a deck you built months ago. It's like, wait, what's actually in this?
What did previous me end up putting in this janky shenanigans deck?
Well, I can assure you this much. There's nothing from Ravnica Allegiance in it, because it wasn't out when I built this deck.
What about guilds?
There might not actually be anything from Guilds in this. I don't know if Guilds was out when I built this deck.
This is a Ravnica-less deck.
That I'm not sure of.
Uh-oh.
Chair falling apart.
It's fine. It's fine.
I want to destroy something, but I don't even...
I don't want to break the chair. Possibly the green screen though. Mid-stream. That would be bad. Would be very, very bad.
Fair. This is probably like the worst matchup I could go against to have a chance. Something that goes wide with lots of small things.
It had to just be token generation, didn't they? They had to go Boros tokens. Oh, speaking of which, have you tried Apex yet?
No, I haven't.
I mean, it's taking up the space on both of our respective hard drives now. And I finally got my Discord working again.
I missed that.
That's a Johnny's last stand.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of a bitch.
I hadn't noticed that when I was making my play.
The worst part is that you were one land short of being able to freaking caress.
I
That
know.
would be nice.
I know.
Flippin', flapping, flooping. Also, I suppose theoretically next week I will be having access to Anthem. Which, that whole scenario is kind of funny in the way that it's playing out.
Well, what part of the scenario? The staggered release?
No, the fact that Respawn, as studio which has both times that it's released a major game, Titanfall and then Titanfall 2, has gotten screwed over by scheduling, by having to basically go up and compete against the largest franchises during its release window.
What's it?
Now, they've gone through and released this in the Battle Royale genre on the same platform, and
Sweet.
like a couple of weeks
I've lost
before
this.
Anthem is coming out as a free-to-play game, and are probably thusly going to be cannibalizing the sales and player base for Anthem with a
Right.
free-to-play game. Their
Well,
own free-to-play game, which is traditionally what happened to them. So EA is just shooting themselves in the foot left, right, and center.
So business as usual?
Yeah. It's like, hey guys, we got this competitor to Destiny coming out, but everyone wants Battle Royale anyway, so here's a free one anyways. Screw you, Fortnite.
I mean, it's killing Fortnite.
It's putting, from what I've seen, quite the dent, but by that same token, it actually looks fun as opposed to Fortnite.
To be fair, Fortnite looked fun.
It did. And then we tried it.
It just never actually personally turned into be that fun.
No. I'm too old for that shit, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I enjoyed PUBG, and then the actual gameplay experience for PUBG kind of went down the tube.
Yeah, when it was,
So
better.
So, like, we've been looking for something to kind of fill that void, and I think Apex looks really promising for it. I mean, from a lot of the people that have gone through and played a lot of stuff in that genre, in that space, they're saying that it's most enjoyable out of the more recent entries.
Which is interesting.
What's the, like, COD and that whatnot. This one is executed better.
Because I've heard good things about COD as well, actually. Yeah. Battle Royale in it, at least.
I mean, I wouldn't mind trying that one for the Battle Royale, but I mean, this one's free.
That's
so it's
true.
Kind of like, hey, I like free.
And the way I've heard the Battle Royales referred to, at least from the Call of Duty, is it's the best at the moment. Stuff like kind of cagey descriptions like that. Like,
Yeah.
not necessarily that it's fantastic, but it's better than everything else.
Exactly. And from a lot of the people that I've seen playing this one, they've said that Apex is better. This is the best out of the current bunch. So there's still things that it could be doing better, but it's doing a lot of things that the other ones are better. So.
Getting that mod growth dealt with is going to be worthwhile.
Yes, because those things are...
Not that I'm happy about there being a Steel Leaf champion out either, but...
No, but...
Wait. Oh, wait, yeah. Never mind. I'm adding my damage up correctly.
You could dead weight the champion, could you? Huh?
It's -2, -2, though. It's still good, though. It's gonna...
And you can make it a 3-2?
It still does kind of... It could also Yargle.
You could Yargle, but if you 3-2, or if you dead weighted it and then blocked it with the agent.
It's true.
Because that would actually kill.
And then throw it with the rat is probably not the worst.
That as well, that as well. Because at this point, my argument would be that your play is to get as many rats out as possible until you have lethal, and then you drop the Tetsuko and swing.
And I might as well swing now.
Yeah.
Because I've got the one for the backswing, for the trade.
Yeah.
Which is a better trade than actually the... Well, yeah.
No, I would argue it's not. You'd want to trade the Whisper
That's
Agent.
true. Oh, well.
Because you want the rat colony to get through with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
from
no,
the Tetsuko.
I kind of realized that after I said that I'm like, well, actually, no.
Sorry.
They were smart enough to swing it. So, it didn't really matter. Might as well Yargle then.
You may as well. May as well do the
Frog Spirit!
Bargle, 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 Bargle! Gargle.
Yargle, Bargle. Fargle.
Oh, yeah.
Schmargle.
Wah!
Considering this is a rat stack, I haven't drawn a lot of rats.
I know.
There are a fair amount in here.
That was the thing that I was finding when I was going back and looking at my old rat list. So it's like, I really wasn't leaning into the rat shenanigans that heavily.
They need support.
They do, but they also need rats.
Yeah.
That fine line.
Your rat colony without rats is not very good.
It's certainly no colony.
It's like a rat gathering at best.
At best. Maybe like a rat weekender.
Weekend at Ratney's? I'm actually realizing now that maybe I should have Tetsuko'd there because I could have killed them in 2 turns.
We can still do that.
We can still do it on the next one.
What's the safekeeping do? Creature tokens. Okay, if you get the colony out now, and then... yeah. You're swinging for 15. That's the lethals. That's the thing.
There we go.
That's the thing.
I had some faith that the rats might be able to do it.
Ah, sweet, sweet victory.
It is mildly amusing to me that my more recent attempts aren't doing so well, but a deck I built with the rats.
You knew what you were doing then. What else can we say?
That's probably a fair assessment. I had a better grasp on what I was doing then. So wait, is it Johnny dead? Wait, he is dead, isn't he? Well, I mean, how else does Trejo get his axe?
I thought that was Garrick's axe.
Oh, yeah, it is Garrick's axe. I'm mixing them up.
And Garrick is dead.
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe. Possibly. Ah, it's Planeswalkers. They always bring them back. It's like comic book. It's like comic book deaths. They don't mean shit.
He's dead at the moment. It may not be permanent, but at the moment, time will tell.
Yeah, deaths in Magic the Gathering have about as much weight as they do in comic books and anime. Shit all just gets overwritten eventually. Like, oh, we really liked that character. Alright, bring him back. Or this is often the case. Writer goes through, takes over the franchise. Oh, I was really hoping I'd get to write that character. Alright, retcon.
It was a dream sequence.
Yep. All the dream, everything was wavy. Just need to go through and gather all the Dragon Balls and make a wish to Shenron, and then everyone comes back to life. All fine. Don't have to deal with Ghost Nap anymore.
I'm gonna have to deal with that Pellet Collector. It's gonna become a problem. Ooh, I like that play.
That's perfect! It's a twofer! You deal with the collector and you get a body. Haha!
What is this guy?
Tithe Taker. Annoying. Works?
That's what I was hoping for. Not even then, the Afterlife. Still less annoying than
Having to deal with the effect from...
I actually didn't think that was gonna work. I figured they were just gonna let it through. But hey, I'll take it.
Bonus ducks.
Man, there's so many. I think I Doom Whisperer here.
I don't see why not. It's not like you're playing against blue.
And even if I was, it's probably been mill anyways.
Probably should have just swung with the Chappie Cooper.
Yeah, I should have.
Hindsight. Hindsight. It's fine.
You know, I almost feel like by having Trejo, I should be just playing nothing but aggro. I feel like that's like what he'd play.
Yeah.
At least his character would play.
And a lot of machete
let's do it.
equipment.
Let's do a surveil and see what I get.
It's the boneyard.
Yeah.
Boneyard.
Keep the rats. Saw. Oh, I got rats. What a surprise! No,
Dun, 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 dun.
actually, I should do is this.
Indeed. Swing out.
Cool.
Oof.
And then bring out the other rats that they probably weren't actually expecting.
Haha! Oh. Well, may as well.
Get the one last surveil out of it.
Ditch the island. The visit.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, the fact I got in for 6 damage already with it kind of...
I guess you may as infernal scarring too.
Yep.
That's fine. It's fine.
Trust me, I have a plan. See?
Quite the plan.
To get randomly lucky and have my opponent concede after I say I have a plan.
That
when I'm truly just bluffing.
That was magical.
And it can work for you too. Maybe.
Is this like a course that I need to pay 3 easy installments of $99.99 for?
Well, now that you've suggested it. Yeah, it's the Podsixclub presents How to Get Lucky.
Wait, can I get some of that?
Sure. It's only a one-step program.
No?
I'll spoil it for everyone. Be lucky. That's how you get lucky.
Shit. I guess that's not gonna work for me.
No, unfortunately, if you're already not lucky.
Yeah.
I think I like the pressure on that. I'm probably not going to trade for the
It's a 2-step program. Step 1, be lucky. Step 2, don't be unlucky.
Or even 3. Step 3, cash in on the luck. Unless step 2 is true. Or untrue. See, now we're making it too complicated, though.
Yeah, true. That's why it's just a 2-step. It all went south when we introduced that 3rd step. 3rd step is always a bad step. Could just murder the goblin.
I think I'm going to, but I guess it doesn't matter how it taps because it can't do anything else.
Pretty much.
I'm not truly happy with how it's going. Gonna go with pressure.
Under pressure?
I think for the trade. Raging Raptors.
Ranging, not raging.
Oh. That's right.
They're ranging as in rangers. Because they get you land? Sure.
I prefer the thought of raging ones.
Yeah, I know. But I think the closest that we had to that one was the rampaging
I
ones.
think I'm gonna go for a Yargo here.
And those ones got banned.
Yeah.
Oh, Ferocidon. I really like that card. I can see why it got banned.
Yeah.
As opposed to Nexus of Fate.
Oh, I can see why Nexus of Fate got banned.
I still don't see why it got banned. Though, I'll rephrase that. I can see why it got banned in Best of 1, and I still maintain that that was a really awkward decision.
Yeah, I feel like the least awkward thing they could have done is just outright ban the card everywhere.
No. Because it's like the whole Rat Colony and Singleton situation. It's not like you can't play around the card. But it is something that demands sideboarding to actually be able to play around.
Yes, it does, but also people have been talking about the fact that there's some like obscure rules actually on the books too when it comes to chaining things together that this rules engine doesn't enforce. That if you try to infinite with especially if you don't have a win con, that you'll actually get stopped by a judge. You won't have an hour game. The judge will say, no, this is over. You have no win con, especially if you have 4 left. Like, just all you have is Nexus of Fates left, whereas this game doesn't. It'll let it keep going.
Well, that's why, again, that situation that was the theoretical situation that was posed of the Teferi that kept pocketing itself with the Nexus of Fate being the only card in the library of the opponent.
Yeah.
Like, what happens in that case? It's a draw, right? Because neither side can win. And otherwise, you just loop until you time out.
Yeah, I know, it really needs to be. And it's like, because there isn't a judge you can just call.
Not here. I mean, the closest that you can get is basically tattling to the MTG Arena Twitter account so that they can go through. If you happen to be streaming, step in, see what's going on, and then issue that person a temporary ban, as ended up being the case recently.
I don't like this, but I got Ghalta in my face.
Oh, You wanted to throw Ghalta with one of the rat colonies at it, so that it would actually take down the Ghalta.
Oh, yeah. Man.
Though, I mean, to be fair, you can still get rid of Ghalta.
I think that's my whole plan here. I was thinking, all right, I'm just gonna get killed right now because I can't add.
Oh. Math. Math is for blockers. Wait, what's blocking? Wait, what's math? Duress. Nice.
All right. Well, I think I've had enough runs.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
To realize that I should spend more time building my decks. So I'm going to do a quick switch. See some card packs. And I am going to open up some Ultimate Masters while we do the switcheroony of accounts.
I'm gonna get some water.
Ooh, I get to slide just over. All right. And maybe I'll open some other stuff. I don't think I've actually shown this, but we have our transitional box of Guilds of Ravnica, which is actually just filled with a random selection of most things in Standard.
Riddles of Ravnica?
Yes. Riddles of Ravnica. Man, I can't even do it properly. All right. What I should do is not talk. Let's
talking more opening.
Let's open this up. Remember, they're in kind of a weird order. All right.
They're in the perfect order.
We've got a token first. These seem reversed to me. Yeah, they are reversed.
This is just how the ultimate packs are.
I guess I can't. It's been a while, and the ones we opened was, there was the pressure of being at a GP.
And that's a pretty sweet rare, dude.
It's from below. Well, I'm happy with it because I've been running that in those colors. Lava Spike. Well, I'll take that. Brazen Scrounger. Isn't that an Aether card?
Maybe.
Wild Hunger.
It's either Aether or Kaladesh.
Skywing right. Even. Fire and Ice. Is it a song?
No, it's the sun.
It's the son of Fire and Ice. I see.
Yeah, Jon Snow.
We've got, what's that? Snitcher's Apprentice. Wow, you can't even be the actual Snitcher. Root Ball. Isn't that actually already in Standard at the moment?
No.
Oh, okay, I'm getting things mixed up. We've got the Grave Scrabbler. Wild, what is that? Mongrel?
Wild Mongrel.
Turn of Mist. Ranum Unicorn.
Ranum Unicorn.
Oh, I butchered that.
Faithless Looting. Safe Hold Elite.
That's that.
Nice. Bridge from Below. Pretty nice, dude. Pretty nice.
I'm so not good on what these master cards are.
Like I'm any better. I've been watching way too many Rudy unboxings of all those. Because where else would I be seeing that?
It's true. Well, I mean, there are other unboxing channels, but
oh, I know, but
they have an unboxing. But who else has that many unboxings
of that?
I think maybe I'll throw in another. Another one in here. So we've got all this on top. Do I go oldest or do I go newest? What do you think?
Newest.
I realize that I think there should be one more pack to truly make this a full box, but that's fine. Alright, let's see what we got. I don't think there's point in me doing
now these ones are the regularly ordered as opposed to having the rare in the front.
Let's see what we got.
Alright. Crawl Harpooner.
Nice.
Nice. Justice Strike. A Rampaging Monument. And a Venerated Loxodon.
Nice. A Slesnia.
Guildgate. And a Goblin token.
Nice. Sweet. Alright.
Very cool. Very cool. Alright. So, shall we jump back into the game? Careful.
This chair is
be very careful hunting for rabbits and whatnot. So I don't know what I'm doing.
Wait, what am I going for? What, shouldn't I be Trejo now? Since I'm on the other side?
I guess.
Actually, it's reversed. Mirrored images.
Yeah. I still can't get that right, and I always end up reaching off to the wrong side. So whatever.
Or pointing the wrong side. That's always fun.
So these are the decks that I put together.
You're on the. How many cards do you have in your decks?
Do you want to find out? It's an anti-mill deck. Come on. What could go wrong? Other than everything.
Well, I mean, the one I faced was pretty potent. But I don't know. I don't know if it really says anything, because I'm not sure how good my deck's truly.
I mean, I didn't test this, but that looks like a keepable hand.
So, is there anything other than lands and petitioners in here?
No.
How many lands do you put in a deck like this?
90.
How many cards are in it in total?
250.
So who came up with the anti-mill deck then?
I've seen it floating around.
Well, yeah, I mean, it must have been.
I'm pretty sure that 250 is like the hard limit for what your deck size is in Arena.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And personally, I'm okay with a deck this size because I don't have to physically shuffle it. If this was paper, hells no.
But yeah, my opinion, that's the only downside to Commander. Is the fact that you have to shuffle 100 cards. I have legitimately been like, I should mulligan, but I'm not gonna because I don't want to shuffle.
Which is, you would appreciate this. I was going through and watching one of the recent Loading Ready Run Friday Night Paper fights that they did, where they did a four-person Winston Chaos draft.
Huh.
And they had to go through and like shuffle the pile of cards that was going to be the stack for the Winston piles. Yeah. So like that was interesting.
We still need to do a Winston draft.
Yep, we do. So I was watching that one because again, it was nice that they were actually going through and explaining the whole thing, right? Again, how the Winston piling works out.
Yeah.
When you draw, when you end up redealing, etc., etc. It was just funny watching it as a chaos draft too, because
which is funny. It's chaos as well. And so I'm guessing they doubled the number of cards then to make it 4-player instead of 2-player.
I believe so. Just like doubling down on the amount of packs or what have you. Ah, that's good. That's value. That's value right there. That's value. However, we good.
The priest of forgotten gods. If there's a priest, are the gods really forgotten?
Well, this is like in the same vein of like, you know, underground rap or indie artists.
Yeah, or indie games.
Yeah, there you go.
Popular indie games.
Yeah.
Or successful indie games.
No, leave my petitioners alone.
I mean, how can you truly be mad as you get your butt kicked with Day 9 just smiling at you?
I know, it's hard.
He's even throwing you a heart. I mean,
how can I stay mad at that face?
Well, they picked it, obviously.
It's just like that giant hoagie sandwich. Oh, I can't stay mad at you.
And then if we're the other way around, you'd be like, I'm scared to stay mad at you.
Yes. I can't stay mad at you because I might not wake up. In
really.
the morning.
How could you really stay mad at Trejo?
Love Trejo.
I love his attitude of just he literally will not say no to work if he can do it. His only reason is scheduling conflicts. Man. Ooh, people are bringing their A game into
Yup.
Singleton.
Off. Look at me discarding all my cards. Get in what little mill I can until I can do some more milling.
It adds up.
I know. That's why I try and chip away as much as I can. Alright, what are you bringing back? Are they bringing back Belsey? Oh.
Right. Makes sense.
Yep, that's a good
Wait,
one.
how much does it cost?
You know what? I'm gonna... It's expensive, but... They have enough.
They have just enough. I was curious if they had enough or not.
Just enough.
Just. Wait, how many cards do they have left?
3.
Ooh. Could be alright.
Mm-hmm. No guarantees, but... Oh, nice. So they need to trigger off the priests so that I sacrifice the petitioners. And if they're lucky, I don't draw another petitioners. Though regardless of that, I can still just...
You can lose a petitioner.
Yep.
But you're gonna...
Unless they can make me lose another one, I should still have enough to be able to make this happen. There we go. Yep.
That was a tight game, though,
That
actually.
was. That was. But, hey, first win of the day. And that was like second win of the week. I haven't been playing a lot of Magic.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
Doom has been a lot of fun. Also, I'm really bad at it.
See, I just set that, like, I want to hit gold, so I kind of started grinding a little bit to, like, hit my target and then take a break. Hit the target.
I really want to get back into platinum again, but proven quite frustrating so far. So I make a little bit of movement and then I just put it on the back burner. Because, I mean, I'm not making it to the Mythic Invitational, so... No point in stressing myself out over it.
It could be one of the 8 people. Was it 8 or
Could
4?
be 8.
Yeah.
Which, again, I'm assuming that they're taking the top 8 out of Mythic that aren't already invited or qualified for.
Yeah, I believe it was described as 8 additional seats. So I think it's... You already have an invite. We don't need to earn it. So.
Don't bounce my petitioners. They can't mill you if they get bounced. You're not getting the point of this deck. Come on. Esper.
That's interesting. So you had one revealed. You played a different one than you had revealed, but it seems to have unrevealed your petitioner. Just tell you yours isn't. I wonder if they're seeing that. Oh, but it's so hard. What do you play here? Petitioners? Petitioners?
I play a rat.
Ooh, bold move.
I know, right?
Which you're going to get with your Mastermind's acquisition?
Naturally.
Which you're going to pay for with...
Ground Catacomb.
There we go, see?
Water grave.
Like me who had the...
Glacial Fortress for no reason.
I don't even know how it made it in.
I like it. I like it. Shouldn't have swung with the hero. Now they got a pump.
I was about to say, now that you've said that, they're being, yeah, we should have shot.
Whoopsie doodle. Dipsy woodle. Penal payment. Dink. Dink. Shrinky dinks. Shrinky dinks.
Oh, shrink. I will always associate those with the Venture Brothers.
Yep. Mr. Reach.
Across from my water I left over there.
No worries. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stabilize on this game.
I don't know.
This one looking considerably less favorable. Opponent is going to swing with everything. Oh wait, shit. Pass button. No, my turn. Okay. Talking about my turn. Shit. I really could have used another like land. Not gonna give me that now, is it? Esper. Oh, god damn!
What's that card do again?
That card too strong. Too strong. Shit. So I'm like dead now. Because that's 11 to the face.
Well, you could stop it, but...
Yeah, but then that completely negates anything that I could actually do.
There's no way to come back from this, I don't think.
No, there isn't. No blocks.
Go out milling.
Oh, of course. Good game.
That one game made it into that meme video where we just kept spamming the
I enjoyed that so much.
That was way
because that's
fun.
the only time that we ever go through and spam the freaking emotes.
Yeah, when we knew it wasn't just some unsuspecting person.
Yeah. When we do it to each other, it's fine.
Well, especially when we had the voice chat to be able to laugh at the stupidity of our...
GG, GG. Oops, GG. Thinking, GG.
Yeah, well, that was the best as I say thinking as I'm dying.
It's like, I'm unwilling to accept this outcome. Hold on. I got this.
You've had the same opening hand all 3 matches.
Yep.
That's kind of impressive.
There's something to be said for consistency in this deck. 250 cards, that's the way.
Yeah, and just have truly only one card other than land in it.
That's... In a high variance format like Singleton, why not go through and completely take away what makes it a high variance format?
Where's that thing? Yeah, that's what you want. You're drawing them lands.
Here I double block the knight.
Ooh, History of Benalia.
Boo!
I remember when that was like the hot card.
The hotness.
Yeah, or one of the hotnesses.
Well, you still have like 2 of those.
I think I do actually.
Oh, it's first strike. Well, shit.
Oops.
So I'm gonna die, and not even be able to assemble Petitioner Tron.
No, 100% no.
Not 100%, but pretty close.
That land will be the crucial land they needed.
That's gonna be the one, right? Well, shit. I don't think there's any stabilizing on this one either. History. Oh snap! That's exactly lethal, isn't it?
Block.
I know.
I mean, at least they kind of deflate at the end of this turn.
The air gets let out a little bit.
Doom Whisperer.
Doesn't let the air out of the Whisperer, though.
Oh, it's got so much air in it, it floats. Those wings are just for show.
Red Bull, wings, something. Boop.
But
Wow.
Red Bull doesn't actually give you wings. I mean, I almost learned that the hard way. Thank God I had a parachute.
That was. Well, I got my first copy of Duress. I still want that bread though. I want that Ghalta themed bread. All right, choose another one. I guess we'll go with the anti-mill rats.
Yeah, that one does.
Why not?
Hey, maybe, yeah, I mean, rats, it worked better for me.
Exactly.
Well, surprisingly, we haven't seen any rats on the other side. They seem to be waning in their popularity. Wow.
I guess because they were getting talked trash about in the ad for this event, so that makes sense. When Trejo talks trash about them, you know.
I really need to see that.
You really should. Maybe we should go through and watch that after this game.
I don't think we have an easy way of bringing it up on stream.
Oh, right, we don't have that.
We need to set that up ahead of time.
Yeah, for later times.
Yeah, we really should have a thing set up. Bring up relevant things in the browser.
Pride, mate. Shit.
Oh, the colony of rats.
Mm-hmm. Come on, swing out. Luminous bonds. Boo. Boo.
I mean, at least it still pumps your other rats.
Yeah.
I do also like how you've essentially gotten the same hand you've gotten in every other game, but the rat version. I wonder if that's the arena opening hand algorithms kicking in.
Maybe. Oh, come on. I'm gonna die.
Wow. I'm not gonna say that you're not,
but I'm gonna die.
You hear that, Pride Mate? Die. I have a feeling that's not gonna happen, but you know.
It hurts. Oh, mama, it hurts.
Guess my pack opening was kind of foreshadowing.
Oh, mama, it hurts. I can get in for 10. No, I can't. Crap. Oh, no. It hurts.
This is what the White Knights has been quite popular.
So shit.
Now all they had was those creatures and not the Pride Mate Guild.
I know, right?
Or maybe if they hadn't had that Luminous Bonds.
Luminous Bonds?
I didn't expect that to be as annoying as quickly as that was.
Hired goons, man. Hired goons.
Yeah, I prefer unhired goons.
Oh. Danny, I'm trying to do you proud with the aggro, but it's not happening, dude. Almost like I want a mulligan this one.
I think you need to. Considering how inconsistent, or actually consistently, you've been not drawing lines.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's playable.
This is. Yeah, I'll keep that. Shoot. What? Wait. Hey. All right.
Yeah, moving wrong windows. Did the same thing.
Yep.
I love the name. Tiny Wreck.
A Tiny Wreck.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going, gentlemen? Well, wait. We need to walk with stilty, mechanical like animations.
Built-in mechanical animation.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm still being mechanical enough as it is.
Well, you were rumored to be a bot at one point.
There's somebody recently who had tweeted out, "I am not a robot," just by what people think. I'm like, aha, I'm not the only one who gets accused of it.
Ooh, packing. Ooh, nice. Japan soon. So freaking awesome.
This is going like the opposite of the last one.
Mm-hmm. Where is opponent things? Oh, they have a guy's blessing? Nice. It's anti-Miltech. District guy. So, they're like dead next turn, right?
From the looks of it? I can't even think what they would. Oh, could there be something 2 lands? Have they played a lands? No. It's not like there's a board wipe thing. There we go.
Hey, go Rats!
Do it.
Hey. Yeah, true. Very true, as we found on the. Come on, I want that bread. Slapperman! What's up,
hey,
buddy?
how's it going? Actually, interestingly enough, we've seen mostly different decks.
Yep.
Other than like white life gain variants has been the most consistent we've seen. We haven't even seen that many.
And those ones have been strong.
Yeah. I hear mono white life gain is pretty decent deck for standard.
Missed the violin lessons. How come, buddy? What happened? Did you sleep in, or was the
Did the teacher not show up?
Yeah, again. No block.
How? Nobody took you there?
Ah. Lack of transportation. If only we had those self-driving, yeah, I'll say flying cars. Why not?
Self-flying cars?
Self-driving flying cars. Self-flying.
I think they would just be self-flying.
Fine.
I'm just gonna go straight for teleporters.
Well, yeah.
I ain't even got time for it to drive itself.
That would be ideal.
Actually, that's still one of my favorite like concepts for self-driving was like it was like a self-driving bus that was also a Starbucks. So you like could sit and have coffee while it drove you to.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm like, I can get behind that.
Self-driving coffee shop. I like it. I like it. That sounds awesome. Because I was figuring, it's like, okay, counters and counters, that has to be Simic. But no, Teamer. Perfect. Throwing in the riot.
And it's terrible.
Singleton does lend itself to terrible decks.
Yeah, take a look at my performance.
Really use more
I was
land.
about to say that would have been a little bit nicer if it had been a land.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
I thought you were about to swing in there. I'm like, oh, don't swing in.
No. I'll only get in for like 5.
And lose, like, you basically get board wiped.
Yeah, pretty much. So, hey, there we go. So at this point, do I just swing out?
I guess they're gonna have to kind of trade, and you are gonna protect yourself. Hopefully on the backswing, assuming they.
I have no idea.
I know it comes down to how many they actually gonna block here. At the very least, this was the most interesting move you could have made. It'll be soon to see if it was the best move.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It wasn't the worst.
That is the best name that I've heard for a vampire deck so far in this meta, especially because it's so topically relevant to how the vampires are treated in Ixalan. I love that.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Nobody ever expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh, and that's part of my guide to success, which is to expect the Spanish Inquisition.
Fair enough.
But everyone overlooks it. It's too bad you don't have a Ratron, though.
Yeah, if only I could Cosmotronic Rat this.
If it weren't for summoning sickness.
If it weren't for summoning sickness. I've been meaning to watch Violet Evergarden, but I still haven't gone around to it just because I want to watch that with Cardigan, but we haven't been getting around to watching too much of that recently. Decent anime. Can't say that I have.
Benalia again.
Benalia! Oh, wow.
Benalia, the new rats of Singleton.
Yeah, it is. I wanted to start watching the new season of Mob Psycho 100, but I don't know if I'm gonna get around to that. Oh well, I'm dead.
Unfortunately. But, you know, day 9's there to make you.
I know.
Make you help you swallow the loss. That almost sounds wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how can I stay mad at that face, but
I shouldn't talk while tired.
barred from
I
speaking.
should talk.
Petitioner Mill against Rhett. Nice. They are interesting matchups.
Yes, they are.
We tried.
Hey, we had a lot of fun doing that video, even if it didn't track very well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the shenanigans that I went with. Make yourself a 250 card deck, because why not?
Well, because you can really only have lands and the one card in it.
May as well get rid of variants from the Singleton format, right? Why not?
You had variants. There was one game where you didn't get a second land in your opening hand. Till you mulliganed.
Okay, so none of those ones worked. Let's find something else. Ratsuko, Singleton Red Aggro, Singleton also Rats, Sultai, Grixis, Boros. And then everything else is barred.
I don't know. Take something you haven't done in a while?
Yeah, definitely enough with the Rats. So Boros or Red Aggro. I'm gonna go with the Boros. Shit. I would have. It's too late now. I've committed to the Boros, unfortunately. I've committed to the Legion, dude. I'm sorry.
Sorry, gotta reach across again.
I mean, come on. Swinging a machete.
An axe, which I attributed to the wrong person at one point earlier in the stream.
And my axe. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna keep that. True. True, entry is free. I could just go through and bail out. I won't bolt that yet. I'm just gonna put up the recruit.
What about the pride cost of, you know, leaving early?
Exactly. All my prides. Woof. Alright, I guess we're swinging. Did I just bolt the druid?
With depth. Something that's that close.
I just don't want
But
them
it's-
using it for ramp. I'm just gonna use it for the scry. Yeah, fair enough. Can we get these new card backs as sleeves? Come on, do it, Watsy.
You want them as sleeves?
Yeah. They should have done that with the Christmas themed ones as well.
I'm sure you'll be able to get them permanently at some point.
Eventually.
I
Hey!
suspect that the pets may be sooner.
Pepperonis.
I'd love to. I'd love to spill all the beans on stream about what I know, but probably a bad idea.
Limited edition Dragon Shield sleeves. Valentine's ones? No? I didn't see that.
No, me neither. I didn't even know they existed.
I want to see that now. Damn. Genzo, quickly!
I'm already on it.
To the interwebs. I guess I will put out a challenger. Grr. There we go. It had 2 dragons on it. I've seen the limited edition ones that they had with single dragons. In fact, I actually have 2 of those. Nidhogg and Vader, I believe. But there was supposed to be a whole bunch of other ones with other dragons. And then some fancy art ones. But then I didn't realize that they had Valentine's one with 2 dragons on it. Aw, shit. That's really nice.
Not only that, it seems like there's actually a playmat.
There's a playmat to... Damn. That's really nice.
To go along with
Sacrifice a
itself.
creature. Oh.
I mean, can I... In the jankiest of ways of getting something on screen possible? So people can get in small.
Yeah, we're really going to need to go through and make another scene for, like, bringing in
Yeah, we
an
really
extra
do.
window. And...
It's not even like it's that hard. It's just awkward enough that we can't easily do it live.
Yeah. Vindicate the vindicatingness. Vindication!
The Vindicators.
Vindicators 3?
No, Vindicators 4.
Oh, right. We missed out on 3. Oh! That hurt. Bring in something big so I can break it. Discards a card! Ow! Forgot about that. Shazbot. Just because I can bring it back. Leave my challenger alone. Leave my Swifty alone, too. I want him to grow. No! Damn it. Well, that's problematic. That doesn't work. Shazbot. Swing. Swing. Swing.
Swing, better.
Swing. Alright, and I mean, I could bring back the barrage. But we're gonna chain whirl instead.
Whirly dirly.
Dirly whirly. Whirl dirly gig.
I do love that effect of the spinning, yeah.
Stepping up the animation game. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, they truly are.
Not enough people to fire it off at your LGS?
Boo earns.
Yeah, that's always frustrating, disappointing. Thing is, it's like, you can't really fault anyone in that case. Not the LGS's fault. People aren't showing up for it.
No, you can't fault them, but it's still annoying.
Yeah. Doggone it! I guess I just have to direct current and Justice Strike. Otherwise I'm gonna be taking 4 to the face from my own guy. Kind of annoying. Hideout is called the hideout, but on top of a tower. But if people don't know about the hideout, it's still technically hidden, right?
Yeah, they just think it's the top of a tower.
Exactly.
You know, those unsuspecting tower tops.
You'd never figure. Shit.
Now, if the Spanish Inquisition were to hide in tower tops, they'd be unbeatable.
Yep. It's one thing no one ever expects from the Spanish Inquisition.
Well, they don't expect them in the first place, but
Yeah.
I guess those few people who do.
Would never expect them to have hideouts at the top of a tower.
I mean, I know I wouldn't have.
Likewise.
Don't tell us truths.
Don't tell me things I don't want to hear. Lie to me, damn it. Lie to me. Just like I've been lying to myself.
Play the Danny Trejo card.
The auto win? Yeah, ooze is good. Ooze and quasi-duplicate. Think of it. Think of it. That would be perfect in your counters deck. Counters. Counters! Oh, yeah. 6 to the face. Down 14. They're gaining life. Brontodon! Damn it! Swath Cutter! Woo! Benthic Druid. Is strong. Card draw is nice. Which is why I've seen his inclusion along with Terramander in those mono blue lists. Which is why I'm running Terramander in my mono blue. Oh!
Well, my Singleton mono blue had a Terramander in it, actually.
Well, I think that's a concede. I ain't coming back from that. They were coming at me for 11.
You could have survived. What's 11 damage when you've got 11 health?
I think I had 14, but
Was
still.
it? I thought 11.
I wasn't going to be able to stop the wave after that. It was just like... Come on. Come on.
I mean, at least you're getting some wins in here with the deck, so.
There's some. Yes. Whose idea was it to make Nexus of Fate instant?
That's a good question.
Sorcery speed, much more manageable. Then you wouldn't be able to trigger it off all crazy like with Wilderness Reclamation.
Yeah, that combo is just obscene.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember when I told you how to actually go through and cast it when you didn't have enough by floating the mana? It's just like, ah. The thing of beauty. The thing of beauty. Swifty!
But, I mean, that's also why I'm really not that surprised that it got banned.
It's still a very awkward way that they're going through and handling all of this. I mean,
Oh, yeah, very awkward.
best of one, only an arena, having its own separate ban list. Also, you'll have a new standard competitive format that is only available in digital MTG Arena, Duo Standard. All these really weird decisions that they're making. But, whatever. Nope, doesn't even go in the Greybeard.
Doesn't go straight back to the hand.
Which is, again, why that whole scenario of shit. What was it? Can't even. It was the Teferi v Nexus of Fate, but I can't remember what the actual board state conditions were.
Yeah, or should have basically just been a tie.
Yeah. For all intents and purposes, should be a tie.
Honestly, the most annoying were the Teferi based Nexus of Fate decks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wait, Hasbro were the ones that pushed for it to be an instant? Damn those guys. Messing around in R&D where they shouldn't be. Right? That's how that works.
I've often wondered how much influence Hasbro truly has in WotC.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna regret that.
Maybe. Probably. I mean, they probably pushed for a strong buy a box promo.
Probably. But everyone's like, psh, it's never gonna be playable in standard. Oh shit. It's actually good in standard? Oh shit, Nexus Fog.
And yeah, and then it was, well, there's not enough fog left anymore, so we're good. And it rolled more fog in, and lo and behold, it was back.
Yeah.
Almost immediately. Nice thing.
When the Boros actually has gas. I see what you're trying to do with that mono red. Huh? Huh? Smashes itself.
Indeed.
Pressure. Keep the pressure.
Banefire the War Boss, eh?
I could have Banefired the War Boss. Or I could just wait for them to block with it and first strike. The result was the same.
But they could have countered it.
They could have. They could have. They were
With their
playing
mono
blue.
red.
If they were playing blue. Oh. Okay, I got lethal now. Cosmo Trizonic. It's happening.
There we go. Good old Boros.
Boros got that gas.
Boros gas.
See, I guess the decks work better when they don't have 250 cards in them.
Oh, my decks didn't have 250 cards in them, and they didn't work as well as this either. But yeah, maybe you need more options than land and one other card.
I don't know. I don't like the whole variance.
Fair dues, but I think you went a little too extreme on lack of variance.
Maybe.
The only thing crazier would have been a 250 land.
How about... I know. After 15 years?
Is that now?
The Mars rover.
Oh. I didn't even hear about that.
It finally bought the farm.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Shit, we'll take it. That thing went hard forever. But after the recent storm that they had, that knocked it out.
Finally knocked it out.
Yeah.
Because wasn't part of it crippled already or something? Wasn't there some minor, like it wasn't a major problem, there was something that happened.
Yeah, it
like some of its sensors or something had gotten battered in a storm.
Parts of it weren't doing what they once upon a time did, just because, yeah, been out there for so damn long.
I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Hell yeah.
Just consider that to engineer it for a environment they're 100% sure of.
Considering I can barely get like 3 years out of my cell phones.
Well, your cell phone is designed to die in 2 years.
It's true.
Even the companies freely admit that that's their plan. To be fair, I've had a lot of phones that have started dying a year in. Right, yeah.
There you go.
See, that's thinking like an engineer.
I mean, I could Shalai, or I could just pour Boston more pressure. What's it going to be now? Nullhide Ferox?
Hopefully not.
Dreadmaw? Ah, Bronzodon. Because hexproof is nice. It's nice when they can't settle the wreckage you. Or, you know, cheese you out.
Wait, hexproof wouldn't save you from settle the wreckage, would it?
Yeah. You, planeswalkers you control, and other creatures are hexproof. They can't target you as the player to settle the wreckage on.
Okay, that's what I was missing. I forgot about that one.
Okay. I mean, I guess I might as well swing with everything. Keep the pressure up. Screw it.
Under pressure?
Either they take... see. We'll see how the blocking ends up resolving out. Are they going to throw it in front of the Monstrosaur? Are they going to take out the War Boss and take 9? Yep. Going to take a 9. That's an option. Armasaur, eh? Swing for 9?
Well, no, they can't swing for 9.
Ah, yeah, summon and sick. It's sick. So I guess I swing with everything and then a Dark Current.
Yep. Especially because they're not going to be expecting that. Well, maybe. Actually, playing red, anytime that happens to me is if I'm down to 3 or less, it's like, so lightning strike, shock. It's more shocking.
Skewer the critics,
Yeah.
Wizard's Lightning, like, what's it gonna be here?
The bigger shock is when it doesn't happen.
I just love how they good gamed me as soon as they dropped the Rhythm of the Wild. I'm like, I'm not even gonna acknowledge that. Just keep it moving here. Hey, my first pack of the week.
Nice.
And I didn't even have to bust out Shalai. La 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 la. I mean, I suppose I could have gone with a Naya mana base just to, on the odd chance, be able to trigger off Shalai with the tokens, but I just like the hexproof. Awkward, but I'll keep it.
The shock is something you can enter an early fence with if you needed to.
I can shock, I can lock it, I can hopefully draw some creatures to do something. Hello. Hello. Alright, so this is what we're doing. No early turn plays.
Race to mid game.
Yep. Robber!
Hey, we said race to mid game.
Mid game. What is this shenaniganry?
It's always a shame when your opponent doesn't agree with the plans that you haven't involved them in.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I laid these out clearly so that you couldn't hear me. And now you're not going to actually listen to them?
Yeah, get psychic, bro.
What the deal? Ornery? Yeah, fair enough.
There we go. That took a little long to read.
I mean, they could just direct current it.
Good.
Yeah, screw it.
And board control.
I guess I'm going to be putting out Watley on the next one and start cranking out some tokens.
Yeah, unless you draw something else.
Cool, 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 cool. No point in playing the Foundry.
Play the planes.
Yeah.
Don't have to pay the 2 light.
Nope. Besides, I had the locket just to be able to cast anyway.
This is about to get
That's true.
interesting.
I'd forgotten about the pocket, actually.
Anyway, mid
Go and feast.
thing.
It's actually my bad. You should have played the Foundry.
Meh.
Well, maybe. I mean, it's not like a... It's not a make or break mistake, but...
Easy, no big deal. Shit.
Throwing your creatures on you.
Yep, they definitely are.
Oh! At least you don't have shortages of land.
I mean, do I just keep on making tokens? Do I try to uptick Watley? Ah, whatever. Get more stuff up.
That's a
More
tough
bodies. More bodies.
one. At this point, it wouldn't hurt too bad if they used their lightning strike or whatever on Watley instead of one of the creatures.
Yep. Well, direct current, and it's only going to deal 2 damage, so it's
Well,
not
no,
significant enough to take anything down at the
I'm
moment.
assuming they have like lightning strike, something, you know, a 3 cost or a 3 damage, you know, cheese. It's like, because it's the same, you have to choose.
They have open fire.
Spit flame.
Spit out fire. It's the Dylon form of removal.
I've come to
Greatest
I
removal
think that
of all
reference is like 10 years old.
Yeah, it is. Over 10
know.
years. 15? Probably more now.
No, it's not over 50.
You sure about that?
Pretty sure about that.
You sure about that? You want to date yourself?
I think we already have.
I know, but you know what I mean.
I don't, but I'm gonna find out.
Fine,
And then
then just tap.
feel old.
Fine.
Go and feast.
Fine, I'll crack the locket on the opponent's next end step. There. Swing? Let me swing. Can I swing? 14. Come on, no whammies.
Fine. It's exactly 15.
I was just thinking in and around the time frame when I ended up picking up that DVD box set. So, yep.
Oh man.
Yup. That'll get rid of my Wally.
Good uptick.
I could.
What is the punch again?
Do target player. Fine.
Their strength is your strength.
May as well also put out land in as well.
Yeah.
And then we'll just be like, chill. Chill. Super duper chill. Cause I can Bane Fire for 7? No, not my Leonin. Swing with the hunters. The hunters.
I was actually kind of expecting them to.
I know. Through fire, Capitan.
Wait. Oh, you can Bane Fire for 7?
I could.
Don't you have lethal? Am I miscounting this? You swing with everything. You get in with.
Let's see if I can't math.
Yeah. Get in for 7. And you've got another 7 direct to the face after that.
Seems suspicious.
I mean, I am tired enough for my math not to be trusted.
Yes. Max me for 3 or smacks Watley for? Max. Slaps. I mean, I suppose I could also gravitic punch for a current.
Yeah, yeah, you could.
But now we ban.
Oh,
Oh wait, what?
they've added.
Hey, they've changed it. Cool. It'd just be nice if there was an all available mana thing.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's not a. Or even if it was like, it would be nice if it just showed you a, you know, you've chosen 7 of 7 available mana would be a nice, just a nice prompt for the user.
Wait, which one was the weird flex?
Yeah, what was a weird flex?
Vindictive Vampire. Okay. Yeah, keep going. Boros.
Ah, it's not doing bad at all.
I'm surprised. Get bread.
Maybe.
Could be a welcome change. I'm trying to channel Trejo. Yeah, we can make that. We can make it work. Lead with the Moonton. Probably gonna throw out the Challenger. Yeah. You meet people in the most interesting ways, especially in bars. Okay, so it's a regular petitioner deck.
Boring.
I know, right? Boo hiss.
Because minor petitioners. Oh well. Oh, it could just be pure petitioners though.
I mean, there's no point in swinging with the Challenger. I'll just throw the Legionnaire overhead. Oh, my Aurelia!
Oh, Raleigh?
Huh?
Bad. Bad pun.
So bad. Bad puns are the best puns. Puns!
I remember in like early in development in one of the projects, I had a class that was called Bad Pun, just to confuse everybody. It was to test damage. So I had a locker that dealt damage, which was a truly bad pun.
That's, yeah. I wanted to get the challenger out that would prove to be a better mentoring body, but then I've never actually followed up with anything that I can mentor yet. I mean, I suppose now I can grow it and start the whole mentoring shenaniganry. So I can get in at least a little bit more overhead and potentially take one of those things out. So that needs to grow now before I swing. Do this. Getting all tuckered out, buddy? Possibly calling it a night?
Alright, have a good one.
Peace.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for joining us. And, yeah. Hopefully there is better luck with the Singleton.
But, you know, stop imagining the good luck charm the whole time.
That's true. That's true. It's all downhill from here. Now, I will pivot to life. As well.
What a monster.
And now swing for 8. No point in throwing the challenger. Yes.
Boros.
Surprised you haven't done that all stream.
I haven't had the energy. I even said Boros, and I'm like, I didn't even do the.
You're not even with it for that. I really want to make a Spanish Inquisition deck now. That is just a brilliant name for vampires. So good. So good. So yeah, that's lethal. I mean, I don't even need to attack. But I will. But I don't actually need to. Between the direct current and the shock.
You should go for the. I'd go for the double prong shock on her direct current them and then attack. Oh, and just.
I should have direct currented before I attacked. You're right.
Oh, and it's them they went for. I think it was...
Yep.
Make them go faster. Come on. What's your problem?
I know, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Throw a shock on the stack just to beat.
May as well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This brings you to truly to the do or die.
Are
Is
we?
it not? I think so. Are you not at the either you do?
Oh shit! Are we?
Yeah.
Oh
no,
shit!
Yeah, yeah. So
Are we?
you either win this one and get 5 wins, or you lose this one and you get 4 wins and well, not so bad anyway.
I want bread. I want bread.
This is where I tell you, we didn't think you were gonna make it, so the bread's gone.
No. I knew it.
It was Danny's decision.
Damn it. He was probably right too. Shit. This is a really hard one. might regret that. I very well could regret this.
It's Schrodinger's mulligan until the game goes.
Oh, come on. There goes my response resurgence. Chain whirling.
I was about to say that, or maybe the chain whirler.
Yeah.
People don't like that card.
No. Too strong. Understandable, especially if you're going tokens. Shit balls.
Not like this.
Not like this. It's gonna be like this, isn't it? Come on, land. Come on, land. Land, 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 land.
I don't know if that worked every time you needed a land to be fantastic.
Now, if only I could get more land. But I might. Well, do I go to the face or do I just wait to see if they get something out? Wait. Patience. Hopefully it'll be rewarded. Come on. Come on. What does Day 9 have up his sleeve? Okay. Okay. I can lock it so then I can Shalai. That's acceptable.
Man, there are a lot of colors.
So far, 4-color good stuff?
Out its gates.
No.
I don't see how you can get anything like that.
Of course, it could be Teferi.
Sorry I'm late.
So, Shazbot. Really?
Reverse.
Shit.
Well, that's just insensitive.
Good thing I saved that barrage.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
Outlook not so good. Vraska. Shasta. You know what? That's not the worst thing. Give me your Vraska.
You can show your contempt for the Relic Seeker Vraska.
Mm-hmm. Well, shit. That's been rather amusing, has it not? I don't know if this is gonna work out in my favor. Probably not. This is gonna be really hard fought to come back. Menacing. Off. Hellion, Trample.
Ooh, don't like this at all. Can you just hit the mulligan on game button? That's the thing, right?
At least now I can start directly attacking the Nebraska.
It's true, yeah.
Because I cannot let that thing ultimate.
Can't let it become an ultimate master.
Sorry, were you using that?
That's also an option. I Forgot about that.
So did I. I always forget about that.
Shit. There's a reason that I had 4 copies of her. 3. Something like that. It's a good card. Shit, really? Huh. So, I guess that mulligan really screwed me. I should
Lack of?
Yeah, in that I should have.
Probably should have.
Yup. Ah, so close. You were right, Danny. There was no point in bringing out the bread.
God damn it, why do my bad jokes have to come true? They're meant to be jokes.
Don't have enough for the kitchen sink that is the Talpa, because that would keep me alive. I'll put that out. They will most likely Assassin's Trophy the Hellion. That way I can play the Shalai and prevent them from targeting me with the ultimate from Vraska. As long as I don't get rid of Shalai.
Assuming that the assassin, yeah.
Assuming the Assassin the Hellion. Which I assume that they would,
Yeah,
because that's a 7/3 trample.
Yeah.
And this is just helping me pull out more land, which at the moment I will happily take. I mean, if I can get the Resurgence to go along with the Talpa, that's like win right there. That's its own win con. It's a double attack. Be able to swing for 16 with the Talpa on its own. Of course, now they're getting rid of one of my cards.
Is it gonna use the Talpa? Might be Shalai.
Yep, one or the other. The Talpa. Of course, it's a Talpa.
The belligerent need a room.
Not that you really wanted to keep both of them.
Ow. Shit. Opponent's deck is really good.
It's probably one of the best decks we've seen in Singleton all day.
I've really screwed this. See, when I don't play memes, things do turn out better. Not best, but better.
Man, he has
Yeah.
pulled that freaking Assassin's Trophy.
Damn you, Day 9. Too strong. Blip. That was the land that I needed to cast the Talpa. Shit. 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 It's just oh right, they're gonna Assassin's Trophy it. I forgot about that.
Me too. Holy.
I know, right? Now what are they gonna return? Oh.
Shall I have plenty? Yeah.
Oh.
Taking all hope with it.
Like, you've already won the game. You can uptick and then downtick.
Take no prisoners.
Get your emblem. Why What are you? Why?
How do they uptick and down? They can do it in the same turn, can they?
Yeah, because of both of Teferi. They can do it twice.
Right.
My crew is the finest in the seas.
They could have done that and had lethal before.
Uh-huh.
They're just taking the piss at this point.
They want to get. They want to get whatever they want. Their impressive combo off, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know either. Meh. No point in doing anything else. It is done. I would good game, but that was painful on my part. I did not put in a good showing.
Still a good run though.
It was the best run that I've had so far, and I'm salty that I didn't get my piece of bread. But at least I got a pack.
Well, you're allowed to have all the salt you want, though.
Yeah. So I got another Duress. That's fine. I really want those Ghaltas, though.
Yeah, I found it kind of hilarious that you're getting Duress in a place where you're getting alternate art Duresses, and they weren't even using the alternate art.
Anyway,
because of a deck like that, I'm sure they've got some.
Quench, Rhythm of the Wild, Blood Mist Infiltrator. So that just reminds me of that scene from T2 with the T1000, and Precognitive Perception with Addendum. Pretty freaking sweet. And I think I'm singletoned out.
I don't blame.
However,
Swap Rooney.
ah yeah, swap it around. Try and make the area a bit more presentable for actual openings, because we've got more openings. Your packs, good sir. All right, so I'm only gonna open one that I've got two to choose from.
And you're gonna choose the one with Karn in it.
Which one is that?
Both of them. Well, Karn on it. You're gonna choose the one with Karn on it. That's what I meant.
Left or right?
Left.
That's the one. What's it gonna be? Come on. I don't want to use the tear tab. I want to just be able to open it through the top. Come on.
I tried so hard, but I couldn't. I couldn't get away from the tear tab. Screw the package.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing here. We're screwing the packaging. This is the most success I've had all evening.
That's not true. You legit.
I know. I'm just being a fool about it. All right. So anyhow, getting into it, and I'm just gonna drag this one out with some fanfare because I really like all masters, and I don't want to cut right to the chase. So we're gonna keep going with the commons.
Hey, I just forgot the ordering.
Fair enough. So we have a beckoning apparition to start with. Then a generator servant, which I was running with those Eldrazi that I was pulling. A conviction. Crow of Dark Tidings. Zombie bird. Zomboy bird. A prey upon. Ghoul Color's Accomplice. Foil! Sweet! Wish I would have pulled a foil. Still, foil! Sweet! Whoops! That one is a Hyena Umbra. So that's like a stand, I guess? Yes, that's not all joke. Anyways, Archaeomancer, a human wizard, and a Reckless Worm. Oh, we're into the uncommons. So that is a Snake Umbra. Next uncommon is going to be a Forbidden Alchemy instant. Last uncommon is a Spider Spawning. And moving on to the money. I'm gonna skip that because tokens, and it's a zombie token. And then we have dun 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 Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth.
Nice. I have one of those.
Sweet. And then a Patchwork Gnomes.
Nice.
Cool. So I got me a legendary land and a shiny foil and another foil. Somewhere.
A non-shiny foil.
A non-shiny foil, but that's just the regular foil. So yeah, that's some cards.
Ultimate Masters cards.
Yes, some Ultimate Masters cards that you won't actually end up finding in Magic the Gathering Arena because it's the wonderful world of Standard, but specifically Arena Standard. Because now we have Best of 1 Standard and Best of 3 Standard with separate ban lists, but only in Arena.
Yep. They work so hard to get it in line and then separated.
Forks happen.
It's a minor one.
Fork ups happen, man.
Yeah, they do happen.
Yep.
And I think they probably had to ban the card from a sales and player numbers perspective.
Considering it was actually going through, like, Kibler tweeted about it that he was going through and watching someone in a 30-minute loop with the Nexus, just with no win con. So as a result of that, the temporary ban hammer, it coming more and more into the spotlight, community outcry, so it makes sense in Best of 1. I just don't know if that was necessarily the best way to handle it, but it's done, so be it.
Yeah, there's really no turning back. I mean, I guess they could turn back at any moment.
Yeah.
But I don't think they will.
Because I mean, the only other way that you could tackle that would be through balancing, but then that doesn't work because then you would have a different version of the card in this rather than actually printed on paper. So that's a whole nother can of worms that they really don't want to go down.
Yeah.
So I guess that is the best option. But I mean, aside from that, there was cool improvements on whatchamacallit, the X-costed spells that we just saw as well.
Yeah, the plus -5.
All the other quality of life improvements, like for even deck building.
Yeah, they've added a bunch of stuff. You can even actually mark your decks now and sort them separately by the mother. The only annoying thing is it isn't automatic, and it doesn't seem like you can change a deck, which was a little annoying. It's like, this is wonderful. I'm going to go organize my decks, and went, I can't.
You can't do that for pre-existing.
Well,
I think it's anything you build going forward.
I mean, you can.
You can put it in a category.
But it's convoluted. You'd have to export your deck, re-import it into the right category, then delete the original deck.
I tried doing that, and it didn't actually import it back into the specific category that I was opening. It only brought that into the all. So
never mind then.
I don't know. Maybe there's something that I'm missing. I haven't really gone through.
I haven't tried it. I was like, there's a.
I haven't given it that much of a look into, so there might be a workaround, but I don't know. But I mean, aside from that, Singleton is in, and it's free all weekend, and you can win some sweet alternate art cards. So I know I'm gonna be grinding away to get my alternate art Ghalta, because I want that bread, and hopefully, if I don't mulligan or not mulligan, as would be the case in this one, maybe I'll be able to get it with the Boros.
Yeah, you might be able to, or even just another run.
Yeah,
just get one different opponent that lets you win.
Exactly.
I think I need to go back to the deck building screen to actually have a chance of getting one of them. But
well, I mean, the memes don't always work, as we've clearly found out.
No, it's true.
So yeah, I think on that, we're going to end up calling this a stream. But thank you everyone for joining us. And if you guys have spicy brews for Singleton that you've been finding luck with for actually getting those alternate art cards, the Ghaltas, of course, let us know, because we would also like to get a taste of that bread. Hopefully it's some focaccia.
Yeah, and hopefully it's real.
Yes. But yeah, otherwise, until next time, Dr. Venture Sr.,
Ganzo the Gamer.
Podsixclub.
Peace.
Peace.
Wait.